Yo bros, what's up, it's Daria. Today's video, I am gonna be finally maybe in my fitness girl era and making fitness videos. Also, mostly, let's hope. But today I want to take you through a week of workouts. That week was like my pre-period and period week, kinda, even though I don't have my period because I'm on a pill, but I'm supposed to get my period. So I have the symptoms, but I don't have the blood. So that's how it is. I mean, my body dysmorphia, like for me, I look bad. For some people, I look normal. For other people, I look fit. For some, I look like skinny fat. I don't know. I've been working on it for a long time. So Monday, it is a leg day. I also filmed my warm-up and a cool down after the workout if you need inspiration. On leg day, I'm trying to open my hips mostly and move the muscles kinda that I will be working on that day, but mostly my hips because my hips are really tight by default. I feel a lot of pain in my hips, so I'm opening it a lot. I'm doing some dynamic stretches also to work on my mobility, so then the movement can be better, more full. My first exercise is back lunges with kettlebells. Sometimes I do it with a barbell. Now I have an 8-kilogram kettlebell in my hand. The second is one leg deadlift, kinda with one kettlebell. Also tried it with two, but I cannot balance myself, so for balance, it's better for me to do it with only one kettlebell. I do some squats on my barbell plate, because then I can squat lower than normal. I'm doing some calf raises also on my barbell plate, so I can feel it more. And I'm doing also some pulses with that, to feel the burn. I'm doing now one of my favorite exercise. The Bulgarian split squat is one of my favorite. I like to do it when I have weights in both of my hands and then on the next only with one barbell, so I can go deeper. This is all done by 4 times, 45 seconds, 15-second rest. I'm only resting 15 seconds, sometimes a little bit more, mostly because I don't have a lot of weight. I work out at home, and only at home. I don't go to the gym, so that's why I'm doing only 15 seconds of rest between the sets. My second favorite exercise is a deadlift, or barbell RDLs, because it's not a real deadlift. These are my favorite. I don't know why, I just like it. And I'm also doing some side lunges as in last exercise to hit my leg muscles from a different side. And after that I'm stretching, and when it comes to a leg day, I am stretching mostly my back, because sometimes I do feel some exercises in my back, and even if I don't, then I feel it the next day in my back, which is really sad. So I'm stretching my back and my legs mostly, and again opening my hips because those are really tight. Then we go into Tuesday. Tuesday is an upper body day, which I wouldn't say is my favorite. I do like some exercises, but not a lot. For my warm-up, I am opening my chest with a power band because it does help with the mobility of your shoulders, and also some dynamic stretches. My first exercise, without counting, is just doing as many reps as possible on my pull-up bar on the band. I cannot do a pull-up without a band. My back, my hands are weak. My grip is also weak. The second exercise that I'm doing 3 times, 45 seconds, I think, with some breaks because it is really hard, are the reverse pull-ups, kinda, so I can work on my back. The next one is just a shoulder press with my kettlebells because that is the heaviest that I have to lift. Another favorite exercise is it's a single armed row, which single arm exercise are not my favorite, but the rows, so cute, so nice, so fun. Then I'm into bicep curls to work on some bicep, and after that some triceps extensions. Then I'm doing some lat raises with a 5-kilogram barbell plate rows. Sometimes I like to finish the upper body day with some abs workout. I'm doing 2 or 3 exercises. And for stretching, I'm opening my chest, stretching my back a lot, because sometimes my hips hurt because of my back. And on the same day, I'm doing my tempo run, preparing to do 5 kilometers under 30 minutes as my boyfriend wants it. So I added a short tempo run. I was supposed to do 4 times 800 meters with a pace 6 minutes a kilometer, but I did it 3 times because it skipped. so I just went home. For a warm-up, I am warming up as my normal warm-up before running, and then I'm running 1 kilometer as a warm-up to warm my whole body and prepare it for the run. And after that, I mostly stretch my calves and my thighs and try to open my hips again. You can see with every stretching that I have, I'm opening my hips all the time. Wednesday is a rest day, but also maybe active rest day or mobility. With mobility, for me, it's opening up those hips and everything that hurts, not holding it because it's not stretching, it's mobility, so having a movement in those parts that are hurting, so I can improve my mobility in those areas. It depends on the day, but it's not my favorite thing to do. Sometimes I like to stretch just to stretch and hold the position, but with mobility, you can sweat, especially if it's warm. You can sweat so much, and I did sweat. And as you can see, I was in long pants and it was like 25 degrees outside. You do what you gotta do. It's very important to work on your mobility so you can perform better, work out better, and just live better, basically. And then on to Thursday, which is lower body day, glute focused, which I do think is my favorite day of the week. And also, it is my favorite workout in general. Like those exercises, I'm doing it so often, like almost every week, just like switching 2 or 3 exercises. And yeah, it is so good. I just like remember it. I don't even have to think what I have to do. But for a warm up, I am opening up my hips again, warming up the parts that are gonna be worked on. And as my last warming up exercise, I'm doing some glute activation with a mini band. The first exercise is a back squat with a barbell. Not my favorite exercise. Sometimes I do like it, sometimes I don't feel it in my glutes. And a tip for you, if you don't feel it in your glutes, then you should get a chair, or I used a bed, so you can go lower. And it's not about going lower, it's about pushing your bum like back, so you are not afraid to fall because you have something to sit on if you do lose your balance. But for me, it's like I'm focusing on going back so that my glutes are working more with that exercise. The second exercise is my all-time favorite deadlift barbell RDL. The other exercise is bent leg rises to hit some of that side of your thigh. And that is just an accessory exercise which I like to do after heavy exercises. And then I'm going back into the heavy one, which is the good morning exercise. Sometimes it's better to use less weight than more, because with less weight you can go lower, let's say, and feel it more than with more weight. After that, I'm doing sumo squat with my barbell. It just hurts, it's just heavy. And another tip, if you want to have more weight, but your grip is not that strong to hold it, sometimes I do like 1 or 2 sets without the strap, and then after those, I'm using the strap because my grip is already like tired. After that, I'm doing some bended leg extensions, and then I take off. And the last exercise is either a hip thrust or a bridge on the floor. Most of the time, I just do it on the floor because I don't have the bench, which would be more comfortable. I just have like a chair or something, and it's not that comfortable. So sometimes I just prefer to do it from the ground. And yeah, and that is the workout, my all-time favorite glute workout. I'm just stretching my glutes, stretching my back, stretching my hips, opening everything, and also stretching my hamstrings because it did work a lot. And coming into a Friday, we get a full body day. This day was not my workout. It was a YouTube workout with a girl that I was working out a lot before with, not anymore, but she has a lot of like strength workouts. The first exercise is just a squat with biceps curl. The next exercise is a B-stand deadlift with like a lat raise. The next one is a tricep extensions with pulling your knees up. Then we're doing some kettlebell swings, which is like gonna get your heart rate a little bit up. Then we have some lunges with overhead press on one side. We have a complex exercises hitting the whole body at the same time. Then we have rows with opening your hands out. And then we're finishing it with 2 ab exercises, which the first one was really hard and my abs is not that strong to begin with. And after I stretch everything again, mostly my back, my arms, my stomach, a little bit hip opening also. And that's it for a Friday. And we go to the Saturday, which is my long run day. This time I was supposed to do 10 kilometers. I only did 8, but I was flying, bros. Running was never this easy in my life as it was that day. As always, I'm doing my all-time favorite warm-up, and this time I was mixing kinda tempo run with like an easy run. So what I did was running 1 kilometer, like easy run. Then I was supposed to do like a kilometer with a tempo of 6 minutes. I did 5:45, so it was a little bit longer. But I did, bros, I did it for the whole kilometer. I did hold it up, which is like crazy. And I do think those tempo runs are making it better. And after that, the 1 kilometer, I did it also like easy. And then the second one, that was supposed to be a tempo run, I did again in 5:45 pace, a kilometer. Bros, when I tell you, never in my life, I thought I'm gonna be running this much. I never thought I'm gonna be even running like at all. Like it all started when I moved to Netherlands. I was just so bored. I didn't work out for like a year or 2. And I was like, maybe I should do something. And then I started running, and my running started with like 2-3 kilometers, and I was so slow and I couldn't breathe. And now I'm running like 10 kilometers, and I'm saying now that 8 kilometers that I did was just like easy runs. Like, yeah, I was flying, bros. Like middle school me, high school me would never. And look at me now. Can you imagine that? And we go onto our last day, which is Sunday, and Sunday is a rest day. And with the rest day, it comes stretching/flexibility. So I am working on my flexibility, holding one exercise for a long time, like up to a minute, and stretching my whole body, basically. My upper body, my legs, my hamstrings, my thighs that are very, very tight after running. My back, I'm stretching my back a lot. What can I say? I have back problems. That's what I'm doing all the time. And that's pretty much it for this week of workouts. I hope you did get some inspiration out of that. And yeah, so for now, this is my working out split. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, if you want more videos like that, let me know in the comment, like this video, and I guess subscribe. We are almost at 100 subscribers, bros, which is crazy to me. Even though I've been doing it for some time, but like still, 100 people in front of you, I will get shy. And here I am. Let me know in the comments what other videos you would want to see, like fitness related mostly, every kind of videos. If you want to see something else fitness related, you want to see more vlog, let me know in the comments, and then I will do it, and it will give me some motivation to do so, and maybe some inspiration also. Enjoy your week, have fun, and see you next time. Out of my head, under my bed, thinking something